guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this makeup look that I'm about to show you. This video is sponsored today by Clinique, and I'm so excited because their foundation is amazing and it has lasted me so long. It's a 24-hour wear. It's the Beyond Perfecting Clinique 2-in-1 foundation. I'm gonna show you this whole makeup look that was created in a different way than you might think. So check out this video and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, and connect with me on all my social media channels. So let's get started. First things first, gotta get the hair out of the way. The great thing about this foundation is it's full coverage and it's a 2-in-1. So it's a foundation, but you can also use it as a concealer and you can use less makeup, something that I love about it. The great thing about this is that it blends in really easily. As you can tell, I'm a little bit more tan on my chest, so I always want to have a little bit of a darker color on my face when I'm doing my foundation. So as you can see by how I have half of my face covered and half not, it completely helps cover up all of the issues that I have with my skin, pigmentation issues, I have acne, and it just covers everything up. Once it's all done, you guys will see, I feel like it's flawless and it helps me just have the perfect selfie. I don't need any Facetune or any filters or anything like that. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest. Now that we are all blended in, all of my imperfections are covered, I'm gonna actually start on the eyeshadow and the eye look. Something that you guys may have not known when I created this look before was that I forgot all of my eyeshadow. Brought all the rest of my makeup, but completely forgot my eyeshadow. So I had to create this look with what I had. So I'm gonna share that with you right now. Instead of a base for my eyeshadow, I ended up using a little bit of a highlight. So we're gonna do that first. I'm gonna use it right here on the base of my eye, but also right underneath my eyebrow so that I can have a little bit of highlight as well. For the crease, like I said, I had no colors to use, so I used a bronzer and a blush and I combined them to give myself a warm glow for the crease of my eye. If there's too much, you can just kind of tap it off. When I was doing my eyeliner, I kind of was trying to get creative. I did have a black pencil eyeliner and I tried to smudge it out a little bit, but you guys will see at the end of my eyeliner that I actually go back in and darken it with a liquid as well. So we'll start with pencil. The pencil's okay, but not as dark as I want it. So what I ended up doing, I went in and you guys can tell some of this makeup I have been using for years. Like this one, I have tape on it to keep it closed, but it's a dark brown eyeshadow and I use that for the eyeliner as well with a really, really little itsy bitsy angled eyeliner brush. Again, just tap off the extra so it's not all falling down onto my makeup. The thing I love about using eyeshadow as well is that it gives it a softer look. I don't always want a super harsh, hard line for my eyeliner. So, it's okay, but what I really wanted was just a little bit more of a pop, and I was able to do that with this eyeliner. This eyeliner is so fine, the tip of it, that I can bring it right along the lash line just for a little bit more definition. I have a little bit more of a pop. I still want to soften out the black just one more time. So the thing with makeup, especially for me, is it's definitely a blending process. It's not just one time you buff it out and it's perfect. I have to continue to blend and buff the colors out to make them look more soft and natural. So I'm going to go over one more time with the darkest brown that I have, and that's going to buff out the black just a little bit more. That's the eyeliner look. Now we're gonna move on to eyebrows before we do the eyelashes and all the rest of the face. This color that I mentioned before, the dark brown, that's the color that I actually brought along for my eyebrows. I brushed them out to soften them up a little bit. That's good for now. Oh, actually I forgot something, the underneath part of my eye. I'm gonna use this pencil, or not pencil, this brush right here. This is just gonna buff out underneath my eye to give me a little bit of color and a little bit more dimension. I'm gonna do a combo of my bronzer and the blush again. So as I'm doing my eyeshadow and my eyebrows, I'm looking at my skin, and I'm so glad that this video is sponsored by Clinique because I'm so excited to share with you guys just how amazing this foundation is. You can see it's full coverage. It's covered up all my pigmentation issues. They actually have it in over 40 shades, which is amazing. And it's made for dry, oily, I have combination skin tone. So it's really, really good for everybody. Like, how do you have an all-in-one foundation? I don't know, but they did it. Going back to foundation, we're gonna buff out just a little bit of under eye concealer because when I have an event, I like my eyes to just look a little extra bright and awake. And then I'm also gonna use the bottom of the sponge. I'm using a beauty blender to buff out my foundation just because I like to have it extra soft and smooth. Setting powder. I don't know about y'all, but I love some good setting powder. I have tried so many over the years, and this one that I've recently tried from Clinique is by far my favorite because other ones I feel like they make my skin a little lighter or darker depending on the color of the setting powder, but this one is super, super, super translucent, and it gives my skin a nice subtle matte finish. I'm not too harsh and dry. It still looks very natural. I start in my T-zones and then I work my way out. These are the parts of my skin that are most oily, so I really like to start right in the middle and then work my way all the way out. To finish out the look, we're going to do a little contour, blush, highlight, and then a lash and lip, so stay with me, we're almost done. I've shared this in my other makeup videos before, but in case you haven't watched them, the general shape of a bronzer is to do a 3. So you're doing your jawline, the middle right here, and then kind of up into the hairline. Kind of think of the shape of a 3 when you're doing your bronzer on your face. When I do bronzer on my nose to help contour, I just pinch the brush a little bit and then do it right down the center of my nose. Back to the highlight, which I originally used on my eye. And then blush, I love this blush. It's an amazing color and formula. It's a little bit more natural, which I love. Okay, moving on to lip. I am using Whirl. It's one of my favorite lip liner that is from MAC, and it's a really good tone. I've been looking for a good pencil, and this is the one that I finally found. This has also been my go-to combo for everything, everyday life, events. I just love this lip combo lately. So this is a soft matte lip cream from NYX, and the color is Tokyo, and it's amazing. Might look a little bright when I first put it on, but then the last part of this lip combo is to use Brick House. This is a makeup company that sponsored Miss USA last year, so I grabbed a few of their lip glosses, and they're amazing. Last but not least, eyelashes. I love a good demi-wispy. Nowadays, I don't need a massive fan lash on my eye. I grab demi-wispies. You can grab them from any drugstore, anywhere. It doesn't have to be a special brand. One thing that I look out for is I don't like an eyelash that is really tapered on the inside. I like it to be really full all the way around. So that's what I found with this one. I also always use a dark glue. I like the dark glues when I'm doing my eyelashes. Gotta let it dry. I like it to be pretty tacky before I put it on my eye. So I placed it on with my fingers, and I'm gonna adjust it with these tweezers. So just in case you're wondering what I was doing when I was kind of clamping down, I like my eyelashes to sit on my actual eyelashes. So I clamp the base of the false lash down to actually be really locked onto my physical eyelashes instead of touching the skin. That's what I'm doing with this. Last little touch that I realized I did not do, bottom mascara. So gotta do that real quick. Can't forget the earrings, that was part of the look. That is the finished look, the makeup look that I did recently to attend a wedding. And the thing that I love about this Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer, it's 2-in-1, is that it lasts forever. So when I'm dancing all night on the dance floor or out with girlfriends, it's the perfect foundation for me. If you guys would like to try some too, make sure you go to a Clinique counter near you and you can get a free 10-day sample. So thanks again to Clinique for sponsoring this video, and I hope that this look helped you guys, and I hope you try it out at home. If you try out this look, make sure to tag me on Instagram so I can see it and give you some love as well. Thanks again for tuning into my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time. I hurt my extension. With a pen. Can't talk. All right, so this is, oh no, not the arms, of, yeah. Look done? I think so.